Hi there. I just wanted to show you very briefly the layout of our Ultimate Trainer report. This is it's a fairly comprehensive report for flat turf racing only. We haven't looked at National Hunt or All Weather. Dave has examined 5 years of data from 2004 to 2009, so that is the most recent 5 flat seasons. We could have went back further, but arguably older data has little impact today. These last 5 years are the most relevant years to consider when analysing your trainers. If we look down the side, we can see that Dave has bookmarked this. He actually has lots and lots of trainers, 121 trainers in fact. There are obviously more trainers out there than the 121 examined. However, these are the top 121, and I would suggest you're best focusing your betting on this group of trainers. We will start with a quick look at Alan Berry. So if we click here, just adjust that up. Quick run through. As you can see down the left, we have broken the research down into various categories. His record for all races, 2-year-old maidens, his record in favourites, top 3 in the betting, beaten favourites, how he does with claiming jockeys. This set of sort of breakdown is carried out for each and every single trainer. If we look across the top here, we can see the column headings, the number of wins, the number of runs, strike rates, profit from backing a £1 stake on every horse at starting price, and finally return on investment percentage. This, most of you I'm sure are familiar with this concept, but it's just a measure of the degree of profitability. If you were a backer, you'd be looking for a high positive number there. If you're into laying on the betting exchanges, what would likely catch your eye is a low or sort of a high negative number. As we can see, Alan Berry has had a reasonably torrid time of late. Certainly you wouldn't want to have been backing all his runners over the last 5 years. A return on investment of minus 44.3% is it's not a great figure. If you were looking to, as a layer, improve that, so how about taking on all his 2-year-old maidens? 340 runners, only 7 wins, and what catches my eye there is minus 6% return on investment if you were backing them as a layer. That's obviously a significant margin in your favour, even if allowing for slightly higher odds on Betfair and a bit of exchange commission. 86% margin in your favour is quite considerable. Let's take a quick look at another trainer. If we just scroll down and we'll have a look at Haggis. I'm just choosing him because he's on a free demo article on our site. As you can see, Haggis is obviously a much better trainer for somebody backing. Over the last 5 years, he would have actually made a profit just blindly backing all his runners. 5% margin in your favour at starting price. Again, if you're backing on the betting exchanges or shopping around for best early odds, you would obviously have improved upon that margin. Interestingly, he is roughly breaking even at starting price on his favourites, top 3 in the betting. Again, if you've been shopping around for early odds, using best odds guaranteed, using the betting exchanges, just blindly backing any of his runners that were favourites or in the top 3 of the betting, you would have improved upon these starting price figures. we look May and June, that seems to be his optimum time of the year. About a 7% margin in your favour. Obviously, there's another one. September to November, again, quite a few runners there. 92 quid up to £1 stakes over the last 5 years, and that's about 20% margin. Okay, so that was just a very quick look at two of the trainers from the Ultimate Flat Turf Trainer report. As you can see, there are many, many, many more. What would you do with all this information? Well, it's very much down to yourselves. We don't put this out as some super duper life-changing method. It's up to you to use the information. A few suggestions would be, for example, if you're analysing a race, many of you like to do your own thing. Quite simply, the more information you have at your fingertips, the more likely you are to make some successful decisions with your betting. For example, say you're analysing a 2-year-old race, you could look at the top 5 in the market, check out the stats. For example, if it was a 2-year-old race and one of the top 5 in the market was Mr. Berry, you quickly see from this that he's not likely to be your choice. You would then go into the other trainers, see how these criteria match up to the race that day. It helps you form a decision, a good decision. Alternatively, for those of you who like a more systematic method of betting, from this report you could quite easily highlight sort of key criteria that you're looking for. For example, you may operate on strike rate. You may pick out for yourself certain trainers, certain conditions with high strike rates and a significant margin in your favour in terms of betting or for laying. In effect, you could create your own set of rules, your own systematic method, in fact, for betting or laying. How you use it is it's up to you. What we have done is the hard, nitty-gritty research. And in the world of betting exchanges, the more you know about the racing compared to those you're backing or laying against, the more likely you are to succeed. It's quite simple. This report, it's not something we sell as a standalone thing. It's a little extra we have for full members here. There are also similar reports. There's one in for all-weather racing, another fairly big report into favourites, one for the National Hunt as well. All of these reports we have available in the full member area of Punter Profits. Your welcome email after upgrade will tell you where to get them. So that's it for this short video. I just wanted to give you a brief rundown through this new report for the flat trainers. Hopefully see you inside in the full member area.